Shelteries. I hope that you caught the last episode, which is how to wood fire that perfect steak with my friend Chris Evan. Now you might be wondering, I don't have a grill, I don't have a wood fire, I don't have charcoal, but I do have a deep fryer. Well, you are in luck, because in our second method of making that perfect steak, my friend Mark Yoder is gonna teach you how to deep fry that ribeye, and he's gonna give us a little bonus by adding a peppercorn steak sauce. And I hope that you guys are excited about it, because it looks amazing. Let's do it.
What's up? Today, we are gonna make deep fried ribeyes. Sounds kind of weird, but I think you're gonna like it. So check this out. We have 2 dry-aged ribeyes, delicious. And we're just gonna do a couple things really quick. We're gonna do some salt, a little kosher salt. Don't be shy. We'll salt bay it right here. And also, this is like chopped up pretty fine, thyme and rosemary. We're gonna put a little of that on, make a little crust. Here's a cheat. We're gonna let these things rest for about an hour, let them come up to temp, let the salt and the herbs kind of get in there a little bit before I put it in the deep fryer. All right, next up, we're gonna make a little sauce. And this combines 2 of my favorite things, meat and fire. So we're gonna have some shallots and garlic and some rosemary. We're gonna saute, and then we're gonna add some brandy, light it on fire. So let's do this. All right, so our shallots look great. We got some caramelization. Things are looking good. So now, 2 things for you guys. First of all, always know where this bad boy is, just in case, because we don't know. You know, who knows what's gonna happen here. Second thing, I like to add about half of this at the beginning. And let that go. We're gonna just give it a light. All right, once you burn through that, we'll add the next half. We'll do it one more time, because playing with fire is fun, right? We're gonna keep this moving. We don't want our shallots to burn, but we do want all that alcohol to burn off, because we're good Baptists. So it looks like all the brandy's cooked off, the alcohol's gone, so now we're gonna add some beef stock. Okay, we added our beef stock. Peppercorns, we're gonna add a half cup. There's 2 schools of thought on this. If you like to bite into peppercorns on your steak, if that's like your thing, add these later. If you don't, I don't like to. I used a mortar and pestle and ground these bad boys up. So I'm gonna add these now. We're gonna let these cook down, and we're gonna strain it all out later. But for now, this beef stock, we need to reduce by half. So we're gonna just hang out for 10 minutes while this thing just simmers away. What we're gonna do, let's go through a little strainer here. Okay, our solids are out. Now we're gonna add 2 cups of heavy cream here. And this is where the magic happens. We're also gonna add 2 tablespoons of a stone ground mustard. So now that the cream and mustard are in, we're gonna let this thing again reduce by about half. Let this thing thicken up here. All right, this is looking great. So it's reduced down. It's starting to thicken up. We're gonna let this cool down, and it's gonna be perfect. Now that our sauce is done, we're gonna drop these ribeyes in the deep fryer. I've got this thing set for 375. I'm probably gonna back it off to 350. Once these are in there, it's gonna bring the temp down a few degrees. So we're probably gonna target like 4 or 5 minutes on these things, because they are some thick honeys. So we're gonna see what happens here. You're gonna wanna pat these things pretty dry. Any water that's on these things is gonna go crazy and splatter everywhere. So we're gonna drop both these right in here. And then grab the lid, and drop these in. Quick update. These things are looking so good. I want them to go a little longer, so I'm gonna leave them above the oil, put the lid on, We're just gonna let these guys sit in there, come up to temp a little bit more. Right, now we're going in for the home stretch. All right, these are done. We're gonna pull these out, let them rest, cut them open. So now we're gonna cut this thing open. We're gonna see what's inside these guys. Oh man, look at this. So good. Add some coarse salt here. And we're gonna add a little bit of our sauce here. There you have it, deep fried ribeye. Okay, that steak was super good. I would say like 9 out of 10. Had a great sear on the outside. I'd say the thing to watch out for is when you first pull it out, it's gonna be still like raw in the middle. So like let that rest. You'll see by the end of it, it was perfectly medium rare. I'd say that sauce is good on anything. In fact, you could have a bad steak with that sauce and it would taste delicious. So for sure, try the sauce sometime. If you've got a deep fryer, we just use a Cuisinart little deep fryer. That thing's great, super safe, no issues. You can also do it in a skillet, put some oil in there, and you could just do like first side, flip it, second side. That would work too. So, can't recommend it enough. Give it a shot. Add that to your like arsenal of ways to cook a ribeye. That's it. Thanks.